Welcome everybody, Dr. Serrano here. This is it's Thursday, 2:30. Every single Thursday at 2:30, I jump on here live and I answer your questions. Throughout the week, I get different questions, different comments from patients, and I just come here live and I just walk through those with you guys. And if you're on here live, I encourage you to just type in some questions or comments, and I'll answer those live. If I'm not live, and you're putting questions down, I will answer them later, either personally or on our next video. So I'm excited. Today we're talking about exercise. Not all exercise is created equally. This coming Saturday, if you're local here in the Tampa Bay area, I'm putting on an advanced workshop, an advanced seminar, where I'm going to be talking about the different hormones that are produced during the different exercises. And how do you know what kind of exercise to pick for you and for your goals and for what you want to accomplish? So we're going to go through fad dieting, what's a fad, what's not. We're going to put a challenge out to you guys and give you plans that truly work long term and not just in the short term. So I'm excited. That's Saturday here locally. It's at East Lake Woodlands Country Club. So if you're in town, it's from 9 to 10. It's going to be phenomenal. I wouldn't miss it because I'm teaching it, but I wouldn't miss it if I was you because you're going to get a lot out of it. So let's jump right in. Exercise, not all of it's created equally. What do I mean by that? There's different types of exercises, and what I see is that people never truly define why they're exercising. They never truly define the goal before they start. So they'll just say things like, well, I want to get in better shape. Okay, great. So they just jump in and start exercising. And typically, the most common thing I see people do is regular cardiovascular type of exercise. That's kind of the first thing that comes to people's mind. And if your goal, let's say your goal is to lose weight. Well, I got news for you. If it's losing weight, cardiovascular exercise is not the best option. It's not the most efficient option that you're going to have. If your goal is to strengthen your body, cardiovascular is not the best option. If your goal is to just get overall fitness, cardiovascular exercise, when I say cardiovascular, I mean things like jogging, running, walking. I'm not saying those are bad things. I'm saying they're not the most effective things when it comes to exercise. So if you're on here, whether it's live or not, give us some thumbs up. I'm going to give you a couple of hormones that are produced during certain exercises and how to maximize those in the shortest amount of time possible. So there's two hormones that you need to be aware of when you're exercising. Number one, it's cortisol, and the other hormone is HGH, or human growth hormone. When you do long-standing cardio, whether it's a slow jog or a 30, 45 minute, 60-minute treadmill or bicycling or elliptical, any of those kind of activities, if you look at the machine, let's say you're in the gym and you look at the machine, there's a little bar and it says if you stay within this range, heart rate range, you will be burning fat. And it's absolutely true. For those 35, 45, 60 minutes that you're on there, you will be burning fat. But what happens after the exercise, that's the key. That's the key to what's going to happen long term. So if your goal was weight loss, you will burn fat for those 35 to 45, maybe 60 minutes on there. But because of the amount of exercise, that slow, long type of exercise, you increase cortisol because your body thinks it's under stress. And when it's under stress, it increases that cortisol. What happens when you increase that cortisol is that now for the next 24 to 36 hours after your exercise, your body stops burning fat and now starts to burn sugar for energy and starts to store fat because your body doesn't know the next time it will have to run for 35, 45, 60 minutes. And now what happens is it says, well, what if next time I have to run for 2 hours or 3 hours? So what it does is it starts to store all of that fat. And it does that by using sugar. If your goal is weight loss, I would say if you want to maximize your time, maximize your effort, you need to be doing the opposite. You don't want to be just doing this slow, long cardio for 45 minutes, 60 minutes. What I would recommend is that you shorten your workout and you do a high intensity type of workout. This is you would be doing anywhere from 12 minutes up to 20 minutes of something that is short duration, high intensity. This means you're going all out. Within those 12 minutes to 20 minutes, you will not be getting into that fat burning zone we talked about on the cardiovascular exercise machine. What you'll be doing is you'll be activating your sugar burning system. You will be using all of the glycogen that's in the muscles and the liver. You'll be using all of this sugar, and then your body is going to be starving for energy. It's going to be looking for energy. So as soon as you're done, for the next 24 to 36 hours, instead of cortisol going up, which is what I mentioned earlier with long cardio, what the hormone that starts to increase is HGH, human growth hormone. When human growth hormone is increased, then for the next 24 to 36 hours, instead of burning sugar for energy, your body starts burning fat. And this is how you're able to maximize the way you exercise, and really minimize the amount of time that you're working out. So I saw a couple thumbs up, so thanks for the thumbs up. Share this, and let me give you one last tip here before I get off. I'm not saying that you shouldn't run if you enjoy it. If you enjoy running and you want to do that type of exercise, to maximize your cardio, what I would do is one of two things. One, let's say you're doing a Monday through Friday workouts. If you want to do Monday through Friday, I would go Monday, do high intensity type of workouts, get into the human growth hormone fat burning pattern, and then on Tuesday maybe I'll do a long run. Wednesday comes, I do another high intensity type of workout, and then I keep on switching back and forth. So that's one way to mitigate the cortisol response in the body. Another way to do this is that before you run, you can do a high intensity type workout. So take 12 to 15 minutes, do an all out type of a HIIT type workout. Then after the workout, go and do your cardio session, because now you've put your body into the fat burning mode, and then the cardiovascular exercise becomes a lot more effective. So those are two key ways that if you're looking for just weight loss when it comes to your exercise, those are key ways that you can do that. So as I mentioned at the beginning, Saturday coming up, I'm going to be going over a lot of detail when it comes to hormones and exercise. What is it that you want? Do you want to increase strength? Do you want to increase flexibility, endurance? Do you want overall fitness? Depending on what your goal is, you have to tailor your exercise to that goal. You can't just say, hey, I just want to exercise and get in shape. You have to put a goal down. What is it that you really want to do from the exercise? Then you can tailor the exercise program to fit the goal. And that's the number one mistake I see people make. They just want to get in shape, and they don't really have a vision for what that looks like. So Saturday, East Lake Woodlands Country Club from 9 to 10. Join us there. I'll be going over a lot of detail on this. And like I said earlier, I'm not going to miss it because I'll be there, but I wouldn't miss it if I was you, because it's going to be a ton of fun. So share this, give us some thumbs up, and I will see you guys on Saturday, hopefully.